everyone, it's Millie of Soul Revival Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. So, today we are going to get into a little bit about what are your next career steps, what do you need to know, where are you going, and yeah, we're just going to get into it. So, we have 3 piles here for you to choose from, and I will pan on the piles so you can see and give you just a little bit of a moment to meditate on the piles here. So, yeah, there's 3 piles, and we're going to have oracle cards for each. So there's oracle cards you have for each one that I've pre-picked and I haven't seen yet. And then we're going to pull one more oracle card and a couple tarot cards for each pile. So yeah, pile 1, you have the Fluorite. So this is what that one looks like. Pile 2, you have the Rainbow Aura Quartz. And then pile 3, you have the clear quartz for your crystal. And yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I'm just going to pan on the piles and just give you guys a little close-up of each one. And then, yeah, I'll give you a minute to just pick which one you want to do. And yeah, we'll get into the reading. Okay, pile 1, this is your reading for what is your next steps in your career or life purpose. You want to take it that way. We're focusing on career today. So, like I said, you chose the green fluorite, beautiful crystal. It helps with higher learning. And with the green here, it's really making me feel like the heart chakra, really focusing on change, what to heal, what's coming in, focusing on following your heart as well is what I'm getting with this. Yeah, so following your heart's a big thing with that. So I'm just going to put it up here at the top. Let's get your cards. So you guys actually had 2 cards come out. So yeah, let's get into it. So 2 cards. So you have change and focus. Isn't that exactly what I was just saying? So let me show you guys the cards. I love the imagery on these cards. Very beautiful colors. Make sure those are in focus. There we go. So you have change and focus right there. Okay, so immediately, they just, yeah, interestingly enough, I feel like this is already my pile as well, which is funny. I'm feeling like, because, okay, so you see how this leopard is looking up to the sky here, and it's snowing? Snow symbolically represents clarity and freshness. Winter overall represents change, cleansing, shadow, rebirth. And if this focus card is really saying to focus on where you're going, especially in the winter. Like, if you're a snow leopard, you have to focus on where you're going in the storm. When you're on the mountains, you have to be careful of where you're going, what you're doing, being aware of your surroundings. And if this card, I'm really being drawn to the aspects of looking ahead. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Really going within, understanding yourself. What's your life purpose? Exactly this Fluorite says. What is your life purpose? Where do you want to be in the future? And of change here, it's really exemplifying that. What changes do you want to make in your life? What changes do you want to have happen to you? What do you want to have happen? And this is reminding me of the 6 of Swords. I don't know. I just like the feeling of this is very gentle, very serene. It's making subtle changes in your life that will have a big change later down the line, if not now, and really harnessing it and focusing on where you want to go, what you want to do, where you want to be, the adventures you want to have, I just heard. Yeah, so like, what do you want your life to be? Create your life the way you want it. Focus on that creation, focus on the manifesting of it. I'm missing the Magician card as I'm talking about this. So really focusing on what you want to manifest for yourself in your life and going from there with that. And yeah, overall just chasing the sun is what I'm feeling too, especially this change card, especially with the horse. Horses represent freedom. having the freedom to choose where you want to go. A lot of you could be self-entrepreneurs in this pile as well, I'm feeling. Having your own business or wanting to create your own business, or maybe you are just starting your own business now. Creating these changes in your life for yourself, following your divine purpose, and just going forward, understanding where you want to go, where you want to be. And yeah, it's like, it's smooth sailing. Like, I don't feel like this pile doesn't feel very rushed. It's like you're okay with where you are right now. You're okay with where you're going. And you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. I feel a little bit of like nerves. There's like a little bit of like, oh my gosh, I hope these changes work out. But as long as you keep the focus, like this focus card says, as long as you keep the focus on where you want to go, what you want to be doing, where you want to be, then nothing can hold you back. You can attract exactly what you want into your life. And like, the sky's the limit. Like, literally, this card, sky's the limit, with the balloon in the air. Sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want. You can create whatever life you want to create. And anything you create will be a beautiful blessing for you. Awesome energy. So let me just put these cards up here. Okay, so let's pull a destiny card again. So we're going to pull Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Spirit, please tell me, what are the next steps for pile 1? Again, they're telling me change, but I heard fruitful change. So yeah, literally, I feel like this card, like this pile is very, they are on the right path. Whatever you're doing, you're on the right path. And if you aren't, you're being gently nudged in the right path, in the right direction, exactly where you need to be and where you need to go. Spirit is guiding you there. They are guiding you to follow your divine purpose. Quite literally following your heart is what I'm feeling, especially with this pile. Yeah, following your heart, knowing where you want to go, what you want to do, understanding where you want to go. Okay, so they give me this example. So some of you may have been a lawyer. You may be going to university to be a lawyer, or you are a lawyer. But then you're discovering it's not fulfilling your soul. Your soul isn't feeling fulfilled from that. So now you're going to go into this state of calm and clarity, quite literally trusting your intuition to know where to go, what you need to focus on now to change your life and make things better for yourself. All right, Spirit, pile 1, what are the next steps? Ooh, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, okay, so we have faith at the bottom of the deck. Make sure it's in frames. You have faith. And then your card you had come out was the 2 of Cups, or in this one it's the 2 of Water. So already what I'm feeling with this is that whole aspect of coming into union of self, balancing self. What do you want? What drives you? What makes your masculine, your inner masculine, your inner feminine soar? What makes them happy? What makes you feel most aligned, most whole? And going after that. The blue is really coming to me, so like I'm really noticing the blue in this card. The idea of like my throat's kind of closing up too as I'm saying this. The idea of understanding what you want to communicate out to the universe is very important. Knowing how you want to communicate, and if the orange here, orange is the sacral chakra. Orange is literally your creative center, your understanding, your sexual drive. What drives you is what I'm feeling with this. What drives you forward? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? And just not setting limitations on yourself as well. Letting things go naturally, like flow. And you can see how content these two are on the card here. They are just at one with themselves and understanding themselves. So I'm also getting the message of, if you're lost right now, or you're confused, or you're not really sure where these changes are supposed to be navigated towards, go within yourself and trust your intuition, because your intuition's guiding you. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, higher beings, higher dimensions, they're being guided to help you right now. And with the faith card at the bottom of the deck, it's saying to have faith that you're being guided. Also, looking out for signs of spirit animals, because if you notice on this card, there's a lot of animals on this card, and I'm getting the feeling of spirit animals as well. So look for spirit animals in your daily life. I heard crow. So you could be seeing crows a lot. You could be seeing magpies, wolves. A lot of symbolism of wolves. It doesn't have to be like a live animal. It could be even like a picture or a movie you're seeing of it. But I'm getting that feeling of just look to spirit for guidance if you're lost. Come with union in yourself, because Two of Cups, even though, okay, that's another message. I'll get to that in a second. So even though the Two of Cups is a card of traditionally about soulmates, union, people coming together, I'm feeling this is like a creativity of ideas coming together, a merging of ideas coming together. For some of you, this may be someone coming on your path eventually to help create these changes and help you to get focused on where you need to go. That's a message from some of you, I'm feeling. Very aligned truth is what I heard too. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is like a coming together of ideas, of creativity, and now it's being clearly expressed with the blue color and the throat chakra energy here. Now it's being clearly expressed, and it can be clearly expressed, and that's why it's such a calm way and energy of this reading, because you just feel so at peace, at ease, you just feel like, okay, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Having that faith to move forward confidently in your ideas, knowing that they're coming together, merging together. Yeah, just being very humble about it. And the drive and the focus is there. It's there, and you know your thing, like you know your next steps are to literally just sail through very gently. I'm getting the image of like the Six of Swords where the man is like sailing on the boat. Just to take it day by day, take it calmly, and just let things happen. Because you're at peace of mind, knowing divine timing is divine timing. And time doesn't work the same here as it does there. And just knowing that what is meant for you is meant for you, and what is meant for you will come to you when it's meant to come to you. And yeah, overall, that's just like the main message I'm getting from this Two of Cups card is the union of creativity, honestly. Awesome message. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Yeah, I'm feeling like very strongly like you guys are on the right path. I'm feeling very strong, and you know you're on the right path. If you chose this pile, I feel like you know you're on the right path, and you're focused on creating that change for yourself, and you're not afraid. Like, if there is any fear, it's being dwindled away because your focus is so strong, your faith is so strong. Star card underneath the deck, your focus. Your focus is so strong, your faith is so strong, you know exactly where you're going. Alright, Spirit, pile number 1, please. Spirit, pile number 1, please tell me what are their next steps in terms of their career. Yeah, I'm getting that idea of business again. Someone here might be creating a business. Like, honestly, I'm feeling like creativity. There could be even two people coming together, wanting to create change and focusing on creating change, and that could be why the Two of Cups here is literally two people coming together to help each other to create this business, this idea that'll impact a lot of people. Because I'm feeling a very positive energy from you guys. Like, I'm seeing yellow, like a light, like almost like sun rays around you. Like, you're very bright people. You're very positive people. I'm definitely feeling that. You might be empaths as well. Have a lot of empath in your empath, like, what am I trying to say? You just have a lot of empathic qualities to you, or you may just be an empath. Spirit, pile number 1, please. Pile number 1. What are the next steps in their career? Cool. What are pile number 1's next steps in their career? The 8 of Pentacles. I'm not going to read reversals with this deck unless I feel guided to. Ooh. Okay. I was asked for 6 cards, but okay. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the World. Yeah, possibilities are endless. 10 of Swords in reverse. I'm feeling that to be reversed. And then 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Empress and the Ace of Wands. Cool. Okay, let me just put these cards over a little bit more. Awesome. Okay, so let me get into this energy a little bit. Yeah, I feel this is a very, very positive pile. I feel like collectively, actually, a lot of people are really stepping into abundance right now and really feeling that abundance come for them. I'm really feeling that this pile, especially though, you guys are very much in tune with where you need to go, what you need to be doing, where you want to be. And I'm really loving the energy from this pile. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. Quite literally, that focus, that drive, that change, where you want to go, where you want to be. You are creating that for yourself, this Eight of Pentacles. Creating your life. You are very focused. I'm feeling that. Some of you might be in school right now, graduating or about to be graduating. And I'm feeling that, just that very strong focus, that drive, creating the changes in your life, like quite literally physically creating the changes in your life that you want to see created. And knowing that it is meant for you. What you were creating, you have you have a lot of faith in it. You have your heart and your soul poured into that, especially with the floor. I'm really feeling that. I'm being drawn to it again with the green color. You are really invested in this idea. You are invested in what you are creating. So if the World of Magician, same thing, same type of energy, invested in what you are creating, you know what is meant for you is meant for you. And you are the master manifester in this life. I remember, that was funny, because remember I mentioned earlier, I was seeing the Magician card earlier. Well, there you go. There it is. Magician card. You are creating the world you want to create. And you're not holding yourself back. I feel like because of this change card, the horse being in the balloon in the sky, you are feeling exactly how you want to feel. You're not letting yourself be limited by past beliefs, past behaviors, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Not letting yourself be limited by any fears in the past. People have put you down. Energies put you down. You're not letting that hold you back anymore. You know that you are the one in charge of your life. And obviously there's some things that are divinely guided. But you know you are in charge of your life. And that you can create whatever destiny you want to create for yourself. Like free will. Your free will is strong. I'm feeling with this too. Your free will is strong. And whatever life you want to create for yourself, you're creating it. And I'm feeling a lot of material abundance, especially, okay, yeah, as I talk about that, I was like, oh yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles is literally about material abundance. It came out reversed, but I feel like it's because you're building up your material abundance to get to this point of being satiated, of being strong. And you can see this leopard. Also, we have the leopard twice. I just noticed that. Look, we have the leopard twice. Focus. So some of you actually might have a leopard as a spirit animal, or you might really like leopards. That could be a message for you to say this is your pile. Again, spirit animals. So you notice the leopard is on this pentacle, and it's saying like, this is mine to create. This is mine to wield. This is mine. Mine. Like I'm feeling like it's not like a selfish energy, but it's like you have worked hard to get to where you are now. And the energy, the state of being that you're in right now is so positive. It's so good. It's so relaxed, focused. You know this Ten of Pentacles is yours, and you are leaving it up to the divine to deliver those blessings to you because you know they're meant for you. You just know they're meant for you. And then the Empress here. The Empress is literally the epitome of feminine energy. She doesn't chase. She attracts energy into her life. She attracts change into her life. She attracts what she wants into her life, which is exactly what you're doing. You are using the abilities that were given to you, this Magician card, using those abilities that were given to you, manifesting change for yourself, creating that change for yourself. And if the Ace of Wands over here, the future is like limitless. Ace of Wands is like powerful potential, is what I'm feeling. Powerful potential, knowing exactly what is meant for you, and it'll come to you. I'm also getting divine inspiration of this as well. Divine inspiration being gifted to you, I just heard as well. And yeah, just feeling so bright. Again, that orange color, we've root chakra with the red, and orange with the sacral, and then yellow with the solar. It's like your bottom three, you're very grounded. Your ideas are being grounded and very practical. And you're just feeling very guided to go where you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to do. The inspiration is coming to you. I'm feeling it could be coming in the form of an idea. I feel like it's very much like with your crown chakra being like that idea coming down, especially because fluorite can come in purple. And this one's in green, which is your life purpose, I'm feeling. But with the purple, that they can come in purple, right? The purple is like your crown, your third eye coming in, ideas coming in from the divine. They are fueling your path and fueling you and showing you the way to go. Yeah, overall, very beautiful reading. So, honestly, pile number one, your steps are to keep doing what you're doing. I almost feel like Spirit's going, like, clapping their hands, like, saying, good job, you're on the right path, you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. So, yeah, your next steps are to just keep doing what you're doing because you're doing the right thing. So, good job. Hey, pile two, welcome to your video. So, let's get into this. So, you guys chose the Rainbow Aura Quartz. Already, I'm feeling a lot of positivity from this pile, especially my crown chakra. I'm really feeling like my head kind of like buzzing a little bit. It's like the feeling of just a lot of intuitive downloads coming in. Like I'm feeling like my head's like really like when like right now, like, I don't know how else to describe it, but I'm feeling very like alert and awake right now. Like a lot of ideas are coming to me, or a lot of abundance is coming to me, a lot of fulfillment, understanding, drive. I'm really feeling like blessings are coming in and you're feeling really good. There's a little bit of a message here to be grounded though. I'm feeling that, especially with my crown being so like a buzz right now in my third eye, like being really like buzzy right now. Literally probably go plant your feet in some dirt. I'm feeling the energy of doing that. Or even just not even putting your feet in the dirt, just getting grounded, doing a grounded meditation. Imagine a red cord connected to your root chakra and then drilled into the earth. I feel like that would really help you because I'm feeling like my crown is just going whoo crazy right now. So that's your crystal. So I'm just going to put it up here. So let's see what card you got. Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool. So you got the fulfillment card. And I think I even mentioned that word fulfillment earlier. Excuse my nails, they're disgusting right now. I need to get them done. But you guys got the fulfillment card, which is an amazing card to get. Alright. Already I'm knowing a ton of things about this card. Okay, so you have the peach. Peaches, when you think of a peach, it's very ripe, juicy, plump. Well, a good peach anyways. But that's one picture I'm taking. It's like a plump peach. That's a terrible analogy, but it's very plump, it's juicy, it's fruitful, it's fulfilling. It's fulfilling to eat. You're feeling satisfied from it. I'm feeling good with it. It's almost like a blessing because with this plant here, it took forever to grow this peach. This peach tree took forever to grow, but then suddenly the fruit is being born. Like, it's bared. The tree has made what it has set out to make, which was that fruit. And now you're just, I feel like I'm quite literally like you're feeling the benefits of what you've put in your energy to. You're seeing your rewards in the physical, which is interesting because pile one, it was about being on the right path. And their next steps were keep doing what you're doing. But with you, I feel like it's about time to receive. Like you are receiving your blessings that you've put in the change for because you followed your intuitive guidance, you followed your life purpose, you followed your path, and now you're finally receiving all that you were meant to receive with this peach card. I'm also being drawn to the moon here. So up top you have the moon. And with the moon, I'm being really guided to feel and think about the cycles of life. So maybe you're not seeing your blessings right now, but know you're in the energy to receive those blessings. And that with the next moon phase even, so when's the next moon? It's Scorpio on April 27th, I believe. It could be a certain moon phase that so a new moon you've manifested on, you'll be seeing these blessings come by the next full moon. If you manifest on a new moon, for example, that's a message from someone out there. And yeah, like, these two horses on the bottom as well, like you could see, well, hopefully you can see. It's a little dark. There's two horses here on the bottom. And horses quite literally symbolize freedom, power, drive, focus. And I'm feeling like you've put in the effort because these horses are walking. You've put in the effort, and now you can see your fruit be bare. You can see your fruit growing in front of you. Like, it's grown. I don't want to see it growing. It's grown in front of you. And you're finally seeing your manifestations, like, come towards you. Like, you're seeing them full effect. And yeah, like I said, with pile one, I felt like they were on the path there. Like, their next steps were to keep doing what they're doing. But I feel like if you've done the steps, you've done the work, and now it's time to reap the reward. And it's time to receive all the abundance and the blessings that you've put your heart and work in for. Yeah, awesome job, pile one. I feel like I just want to clap for you, honestly. Or sorry, not pile one, pile two. I feel like I just want to clap for you and honestly just like give you a hug to say like you did it. You've done it. I feel like your spirit guides even are saying that too. Like you've done it. You've done what you need to do. Literally just sit back. You don't need to do the work now. You don't need to do any more work. You just need to sit back, enjoy the blessings, enjoy your fruit. Enjoy your fruit. Because you've earned it. You've earned it. Awesome job. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more oracle cards. Okay. So I'm going to pull from some of the Dreams of Gaia Destiny cards, because I think these are great cards for what are your next steps. Okay, Spirit. Please tell me the next steps for pile number 2 in terms of their career. Yeah, I just heard receive. Sit back and receive. Spirit's really telling you, like, it's your time to receive. Because you've done the work. You've done the work, and now it is your time. It is your time. There could be some projects that you've been working on for a while, and now it's like you're finally seeing the efforts of those projects being put out. Also, we have, like, what is this? This is the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck, receiving all the blessings and the abundance that were meant for you, that have always been meant for you, and you've put the effort in for them, and now you're receiving them. You're receiving exactly what you were supposed to, and you're feeling so good. Like a buzz. Like, when I'm saying my crown chakra feels very like a buzz right now, you're feeling that energy. You're just feeling so good. You might even feeling like high on life. I love that energy. Pile 2, please, Spirit. Pile 2, please, Spirit. Please tell me about pile 2. What are their next steps? Yeah, so they're showing me the Emperor. It's kind of like a hybrid of the Emperor and the Empress. And like pile number 1, they had the Empress come out for them too. So you might want to watch pile number 1. If you're not feeling like you're in this energy of like fulfilling right now, or you're not receiving things, you could be a mixture of pile 1 and 2, I'm feeling. But the message of pile number 1 with the Empress card was not to chase, but to attract. And I feel like that's exactly what you've done. If you're at this point, like you've put in the work, the Emperor card, you've put in the hard work, and now you're exactly where you need to be to receive. Pile number 2, please, Spirit. Pile number 2. What are their next steps for their career? Ooh, my ear is ringing like crazy in this reading. Holy. Okay. Pile number 2, please, Spirit. Pile number 2. What are pile number 2's next blessings? Or, next blessings. What are pile number 2's next steps? There you go. Blessings, because I was like, oh, yeah, blessings. And then, yeah, it's just like feeling a ton of beautiful energy coming in for you guys. Okay, so you had a ton of cards come out. Do I want to take these? I feel like I just want one, Spirit. Just give me one, please. It's too many. Just give me one. Whoa. Honestly, the energy I'm feeling is like, there we go. The energy I'm feeling is like there's so much that has happened for you guys. There's so much happening as well for you guys. Like, I feel like there's a lot of energy coming in for you. A lot of beautiful energy. A lot of blessings coming that you can see, you can feel, you can touch. And it's all from hard-earned success. Hard-earned success. Ooh, okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles here. Show you guys a close-up of that. So it's interesting because this Five of Pentacles, you can see in the background there's a woman. And she's sitting there kind of sad. And it's almost like she's been deceived by this Joker. Even though he's not a Joker. He's wearing like devil's horns. I'm getting the Capricorn energy from that. She feels she's been deceived. And with this one, I'm feeling almost as like the feeling of like, you might feel like you've been deceived in the past, or people have done you wrong in the past. Like, I'm getting this a lot of past energy. I don't feel like you're feeling this now, but I feel like it's very much past energy where you feel like you've been done wrong by people. You've been played the wrong card in life. And you're like, you haven't gotten the rewards you should have gotten. You've been played by people who you thought wouldn't play you. You've been cheated on by people who thought wouldn't cheat on you, money or relationship-wise. and you're just feeling like satisfied. You're just like, why me? Why this? But I feel like you've like pulled yourself out of this energy. I kind of want to pull another card for you guys for this Destiny card because I feel like there's another message here. Let's pull another one. But like, yeah, you felt like you've been deceived in the past, but that's not who you are anymore. It's not who you are because you were receiving these blessings. You worked through this. You worked through this pain, these people, these situations. You worked through it. And if you don't feel like you're in that space right now, you're working through it. You're in that Pile 1 energy, like I want to say. You're in that Six of Swords where you're just going through it. You're just like, okay, if I need to feel this, I'll feel it. And it's fine. But no, your fulfillment is coming. If it isn't here now, it's coming. I can feel it's very soon. I heard the next like 2 to 3 months. More like 3 months for a lot of people. Yeah, the next 3 months, you're going to be seeing things happen for you, if not now already. Because I feel like a lot of this is, like, very present. Your next steps are, like, to sit back and receive, because this is almost like your karma, I'm feeling, too. I'm feeling drawn to, like, the Justice card. This is your karma for what you've had to go through and experience. You could have your personal card for this year. It could be the Justice card, so if you want to look that up, you can see. But I'm almost feeling like this is your karma, like, this fulfillment. This is meant for you. Because of everything you've been through in the past has brought you to this moment in your life. All the shitty times you've had to experience, all the people you've had to put up with. Yeah, all the people you've had to put up with, it's like, now it's your time for reward. And yeah, all the people you've put up, you have the Five of Wands. I feel like you've had to fight. You've had to fight for yourself to get to this point. You've had to fight and claw your way, almost like claw your way up the ladder, is what it feels like too. Claw your way up the ladder. Tell yourself you're good enough. You were the one who brought yourself here, pile number 2. You were the one who brought yourself here. I feel like it's been no one else. It's only been you. You have done this for yourself because you wanted to. You have created the change for yourself in your life that you wanted to see. You have put in the work. I'm feeling that very strong. I'm feeling very fired up right now for you guys. You have put in the work for yourself and for where you want to be in your life. For what you wanted. You stopped putting up with shitty people, shitty situations, shitty jobs. You've gotten yourself aligned. This card at the bottom of the deck. You have gotten yourself aligned to exactly where you need to be. Because you did it for yourself and no one else. Because no one else would do it for you. No one else would do it for you. You are the one who did this for yourself. And I honestly just want to give you I almost feel like giving you like a huge round of applause, like clapping right now, because you have done this all for yourself. No one else has. I think Spirit just keeps wanting to reiterating that for me. That's why I keep repeating what I'm saying. They just really want to reiterate, like, you've been through so much, pile number 2. Sorry if I said pile 1 number. I think I might have said pile 1. Sorry if you, I guess. You've been through so much. Sorry, I'm still so fired up right now. I can't even, like, catch it to my words. You've been through so much. So many shitty situations, people, instances, ideas, things that have put you down. Things that have pissed you off, made you angry, made you happy, made you sad, made you glad. Like, I feel like your emotions have been, like, very up and down, like this. You've had, like, really high times, but then they come crashing down. You're like, what is this? Why can't I have this? Why me? Why this? Why have my cards been dealt so terrible in my life? But know that you have fought for yourself, and by fighting for yourself, proving to yourself that I am worthy of all the miracles that I want to receive. I am worthy of all the blessings of the universe. Spirit has seen that. Spirit recognizes that, and they're applauding you. I feel like someone has some very stern spirit guides, too. I just saw, like, a male figure, and he had, like, a very, like, serious expression. He was, like, looking down with his arms crossed and, like, nodding his head, like, his chin down, like, saying, yes, you did it. Almost like an army commander kind of, like, vibe I was getting from that. And just saying, like, you've done this for yourself. You went through the changes you need to experience in your life to get to this point. I'm also being drawn to this. There's a snake. I don't know if you can see that. But there's a snake right there. Snakes symbolize change. And certain types of snakes can symbolize change through hard times, having to go through an extreme metamorphosis to get to where you need to go. Also feeling the butterfly of that. Just having to fight for yourself. Fight to change, but your transformation has been so beautiful and so well deserved. So well deserved. Pile number 2, I just want to clap for you, honestly. Like, I feel like that spirit saying is like, sit back, relax, enjoy the rewards because you've worked for it. You've earned it, is what I'm feeling. Alright, pile number 2, please, Spirit. Pile number 2. What are the next steps in their career? Pile number 2's next steps in their career, please, Spirit. Yeah, change and transformation. They're making me feel that change and transformation again of like, you have done this for yourself. You have changed, you have transformed, you have metamorphosized into the butterfly you are now. When you were a caterpillar before, feeling pecked on, like almost like birds almost, feeling pecked on, feeling lesser than, and now you are where you need to be to receive those blessings, because you couldn't receive the blessings you had before if you were in that state of being, because you just weren't ready. You just weren't ready. But now you've put yourself through the shadow work, through the wounding, through the healing, and now you've gone to where exactly you need to be. Whoa. King of Swords. What is this one? This is the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm really already feeling with that. Pile number 2. I'm really feeling you've had to really look at yourself, really understand what you wanted to change, what you wanted to be different about your life, because what you were having before was not it. It was not it. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords, 6 of Swords, just a lot of swords energy here, and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, not feeling emotionally satisfied before in the past. 5, 6. Yeah. You weren't being satisfied in the past. You weren't feeling like you were receiving all that you need to receive. Oops, let me just make sure these are in frame. Sorry, so let me adjust that for you guys so you can see them. Actually, let me go like this. Okay, that's better. A little wonky, but we'll get it. Okay, so yeah, like you've had to really look back on your life, go through those instances that happened for you and understand why they happened to you. And just, I feel like a lot of like mental clarity. You've had to sit alone. You've had to really go within to yourself, understand yourself. I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy. Pile 1 had a lot of feminine energy. This is a lot of masculine energy. You've had to really put the work in for yourself to really get to where you wanted to be in life. And now it's time for your reward of justice. It's like, just know that what you went through was not just to happen to you. Like, there was a reason behind it. There was a blessing in disguise, even if you might not have seen it. Blessing in disguise. 6 of Swords. Like, all you see is the rain, but then there's your rainbow. It's here. Your fulfillment is there. It's shining. It's ready for you. But you've had to go through the hard times first. You've had to go through rejection. You've had to go through waiting, feeling like a stalemate. You've had to go through feeling like you've been dumped the empty hand. You've had to get grounded within yourself and really understand where you're coming from, where you were going, why things had to happen. You're doing a ton of shadow work. I'm just feeling so much shadow work with you guys. Really understanding yourselves, I feel like. Because you had to understand yourself. You had to understand more of you. You had to work through those woundings that you were experiencing, your karma. You had to really experience your karma in order to cleanse yourself, in order to get to where you need to be next. Because I feel like if you didn't go through these situations, these people, what you've experienced, then you couldn't have gone to this place now where you're just feeling so damn good. And you're just like, yeah, that's right. It's almost like proving yourself to people, saying, I did this for me. No one can take that from you. No one can take your power from you, because I feel like in the past people have taken your power from you. People have taken your power from you. They've held back from you as well. This four of Cups, I'm really feeling like people have held back from you. This could be in relationships, love, business, friendships, family. They've held back from you the love, almost like it's almost like the worthiness you deserved. They held it back from you because they had something wrong from them. I just wanted you to know that. It wasn't about you, it was about them. But it also helped you to become a better version of yourself and help you to understand about where you were going, what you needed to be done within yourself to be a better person. And now you can finally reap the rewards. because the divine doesn't make us go through these like what we classify as terrible times. They don't make us go through terrible times all for nothing. There's a reason for it. With that rainbow there's a reason for it, and your fulfillment is coming for you. Okay, your fulfillment is coming for you, and I feel like it's fast approaching because you've done the work. Honestly, like, it just feels like you've done the work. You don't need to do anything else. You just need to sit back, relax, and just enjoy. Because I feel like you've been dealt a really hard hand in life. But know that it was worth it. Everything, because it's about the journey, it's not about the destination. So yeah, pile number 2, that is your message for today. Is to just sit back, relax, enjoy the fruit of your abundance, because you have grown this. You have grown the satisfaction that you've made for yourself. You have grown the rewards you've made for yourself through the situations you have dealt with in your life, the past, and yeah, you are good now. You can receive your abundance. So yeah, awesome job, pile number 2. Hey, pile number 3, this is going to be your video for what are your next steps in terms of your career. So I hope everyone's having a good day, and yeah, let's get into this reading. So you guys chose the clear quartz, and already what I'm feeling, this is a lot of clarity of the mind, clarity of the heart, clarity of the soul. I just heard my chest is feeling really heavy as I'm like kind of tapping into your guys' energy. When I was in my kind of like pre-meditation for this, I was really feeling the energy of just working through a lot. Like, I feel like you guys are working through a lot of things right now, or there's a lot going in your mind that you need to just get clear about. So I feel like meditation would actually help you guys out a lot of this. And just find the clarity, find the rainbow I just heard, especially because this crystal's kind of reflecting a rainbow off the light outside right now. I feel like you guys are like, could be in a really dark place right now, or you're just not sure of where to go. You're just kind of like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? I just heard someone saying, what am I doing here? Could be just confused, like, what is happening? Like, why is my life led to this? Where do I go next? What do I do next? I'm not sure. And I feel like there's just a lot going on within your like mental space, within your heart space as well, I'm really feeling. So like pile number 2, I said like you should get grounded. I feel like getting grounded would help you to help find this clarity, or even investing in a clear quartz crystal yourself could help you too. Just to really understand, because I feel like my head feels very like tense right now. Like, I feel like there's so much going on, but it's like very hard to like distinguish what to do. Like, I feel like there's just so much going on right now, and getting grounded and meditating would really help with that. Okay, so let's see what your card is. Stillness, yep. So like I said, going within, there's a lot of mental chatter right now, a lot of that you need to sift through. Also, it's interesting that I said crown and the heart chakra, because if you look at these colors on this card, it's green for the heart, and there's like kind of like a dark purple for the crown chakra. Love when spirit does that. Yeah, so there's another card in this deck. It's called Healing Chaos. And I kept seeing that card flash in my mind when I was going through this and just tapping into your energy right now. Oh, pile number 3, what have you been through? I just heard an icy winter. So you can see there's ice around this card. On the edges, there's a lot of ice here. And I'm just feeling that energy of just like feeling trapped, feeling in the cold. Not sure where to go, but your heart's trying to shine through. There's a lot of purple here, but you have the heart chakra shining through. I'm almost getting the feeling of follow your heart. Let the mental chatter fall away. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Because I feel like your mind space is very like like right there. It's like a very like a lot. Like my hands are kind of shaking. It's like a lot going on. Whew. It's almost hard to concentrate on your energy too, not gonna lie. Pile number 3. You might be at the next step in your life. You might be in the next phase in your life, even where you're just kind of like lost and confused, not knowing where to go. But Spirit's really calling you to go within, get clear quartz. Get clear on where you're going. Get clear on what you're doing, because I feel like you're putting in a lot of effort in so many places, but it's kind of like just like amounting to nothing, almost, you feel like. But I feel like it's because you're not driving your energy. You're not following your heart. You're not driving your energy exactly where it needs to be. in the sense of it's kind of being, your energy is being dispersed in so many different places. You might have a lot of Gemini in your chart or a lot of air energy in your chart, because I'm really feeling the need to get grounded, like that earth energy, to get grounded, get practical. And I'm also feeling water too, so you might be feeling really emotional right now as well. Oh, and just that feeling of follow your heart, because I feel like your heart wants to shine here. Your heart chakra is really trying to like light up, but your crown and your third eye are just overtaking it. And I feel like there's almost like a lump in my throat too, almost like a feeling of not saying enough, or not saying the right things, or not thinking the right things, and just feeling like no, 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 like not enough, not enough. I feel like almost need getting out of that lack mentality. Like I feel like there might be a lack mentality going on, which is why you're putting your energy in so many different places, because something might be missing from your life. You might have just broke up with someone, you might have just lost a job, you might have just been, something just happened in your life where you're just feeling like, what is this, what just happened? And now you're just like, what is my path? And I felt 777 as I said that. Like I have a 77 sticker on my mirror beside me, and I felt drawn to look at that. 77, what is my path right now? It feels like the rug was almost swept up underneath your feet, and you're really being guided right now to just be like, okay, and just go within. Just to really be calm within yourself, to really understand where you're coming from. Where's your path supposed to lead next? What am I supposed to do next? But I'm feeling the energy of, and just breathe. Okay, pile number 3. Okay, so let's pull some more cards for you. So I'm going to pull Dreams of Gaia Oracle cards for you. I pulled 1 for group number 1, but then group 2 had 2 I felt like pulling, so we'll see how many you get. I'll stick with 1, but if Spirit wants me to pull more, then I will definitely be pulling more cards. Spirit. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, I feel like you're working through things right now. Pile number 1 was in a good state of being where they were on their way to success. Pile number 2, they were in a state of being where they were ready to succeed, to receive this. Oh my goodness, words. They see I feel like my mental brain, like I can't catch up with what I'm saying because there's so much going on in my head right now. Must be what you guys are feeling. I'm sorry if you are feeling that way. Pile number 2, they were the energy of where they had to fight to get to where they were, and now they're sitting back and receiving. But you, I feel like you're kind of at square one. It almost feels like at square one of just like, what is happening? What am I doing? Like I just feel very like questioning, a lot of mental chatter. Pile number 3, please, Spirit. Pile number 3, what are their next steps in terms of their career? Yeah, I just heard get still, get focused. Get still, get focused. Pile number 3. What are their messages for career, Spirit? What are pile number 3's messages for their career, Spirit? Oh, there we go. Yeah. You have the 8 of Cups. Or no, sorry, not 8 of Cups. You have the 7 of Cups, which is quite literally about going with the flow. In this deck, anyways, I feel like the go with the flow energy. Oh, wait, another card came out. Okay, pile number 2 had this exact card. So I feel like pile number 3, I feel like you're almost the precursor energy to pile number 2. Not as fiery, though. Pile number 2 definitely had a lot more fire energy, where I feel like you have a lot more water. All this blue and purple. A lot more water, but a lot more in the headspace here. Okay, so you have the 7 of Cups. Already I'm feeling like there's so much. Like 7 of Cups traditionally is like a lot of options, a lot of placements, a lot of going on. Just kind of like, it can be a card about choosing, but I feel like it's just a mental confusion at this point. And yeah, take the message if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't take it. But already I'm feeling like a lot of mental confusion, just a lot of like, what? Like, I just want to say, what? Like, it's almost like, what happened? What did I do to deserve this? But Spirit's really calling you. It's like, it's not some curse on you. It's not something bad that happened to you because it just happened bad to you. I feel like it's almost a blessing in disguise of really getting whatever happened to you, because I feel like something happened to you. I can feel that, like some type of energy where just like felt like the rug was just swept underneath your feet, and you're just like so confused on what happened. You're just like, why me? Why did this have to happen to me? And I feel like some of you might be crying about this. I feel like someone's crying. Like I just felt tears. Spirit is just really calling you to go within, guys. Just pile number 3, just to go within. Really come back to yourself. Come back to the heart chakra, because I feel like you really like dimmed. Like I feel like almost like suffocated. Like your heart chakra has been suffocated. You might be going through some emotional turmoil right now. Like I'm really feeling that. Some type of emotional turmoil and just feeling like, what? Why? Just why? Just a lot of crying, a lot of depression almost I'm feeling. A lot of negativity, but Spirit's saying go within, find your heart, like find your heart, connect to your heart, go with the flow of life, because some things don't work out the way we planned. Originally it could have been something so rigid. You might have been really rigid before this, and then all of a sudden it's like I said, the rug was swept up beneath your feet, and Spirit's like, this is a lesson for you to go with the flow. I'm also getting the feeling of like feeling your emotions with the 7 of Cups card. Even though it's 7 of Water in this deck, I'm just feeling like go with the flow of life, to really allow yourself to feel those emotions. So you can see how her eyes are closed. Her eyes are closed in this photo, but her third eye is open. It's saying to go within, to be quiet and receptive, to get rid of that, not get rid of the mental chatter, to feel the mental chatter, but from a place of love, almost. I'm feeling like from a place of a higher perspective, which I hate. I used to hate when people said to see it from a higher perspective, but it's true. Almost like detaching yourself from the situation to understand how it happened, using your third eye, using your intuition to go with the flow, to understand how things happened. Letting yourself be vulnerable too. I'm feeling that with the clothes here, how her stomach is bare. Like I'm feeling that vulnerability, to be vulnerable with yourself, not to suppress yourself, not to make yourself seem like a bad person or blame yourself. I feel like some of you are blaming yourselves for whatever happened to you. You're blaming yourself. Spirit's calling you not to blame yourself. Spirit's saying you don't need to blame yourself for what happened. You just need to let yourself feel what happened. Feel these emotions, because there's a lesson in everything, and you're being drawn to go within right now to feel what you're feeling. But I feel like you're putting like an icy prison around yourself too, because I'm being drawn back to the ice in the stillness card, around the edge of the card. Don't wall up yourself because of what happened to you. Don't wall up yourself to the point of cutting people off. Unless they are negative people in your life, obviously. If someone's negative for you, don't have them in your life. But I'm saying, like, don't wall yourself up from people who truly care about you, from situations that are truly meant for you, just because of something that happened in the past. Like, I'm feeling that, though. You're just feeling, like a really, like a suppression of the heart chakra, but then my brain is just so, like, my crown is just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Spirit's calling you to really feel things, to not block it, to not hide it. Don't hide who you are, pile number 3. Don't hide who you are. Spirit's calling you to really shine your light within. Even though, like, this is a career reading, I'm really feeling like, like, I know it says, what are your next steps for career? I feel like Spirit's calling you to really tap into your emotional state right now, because you can't focus on your career unless you get yourself, your emotions settled first. And if that means taking time, if you can, obviously, most people can't right now, but if you can take time to rest for yourself, I feel like that'd be really beneficial for you, because I feel like if you want to focus on your career, even though I'm feeling like, I don't feel like this is a career for a lot of you, I feel like this has to do with a person. Like you could have went through some heartbreak or just had a situation fall through that just didn't happen the way you expected it to. Spirit's saying if you want to be able to focus on other things, focus on yourself first. Focus on your mental state, your heart space, in order to get to that point, because if you can't focus on yourself, you can't work through the shadow work for yourself. It's going to affect all other areas of life, including career. So your next steps right now, from what I'm getting the message from Spirit, is to focus on healing and feeling and purging, and just honestly just letting yourself feel. Like if you want to take a nap, take a nap. Super strong message. And then touching on this 5 of Pentacles card, yeah, just feeling left out in the cold, like feeling like you've been dealt like a really crappy hand. See, the cards there, and this reminds me of the Devil card. Same thing for pile number 5, or pile number 3. Pile number 2 had the same card, like I said. They felt like they were dealt the crappy hand, but they worked through it. I feel like you're just experiencing something that really set you back, putting you in this 5 of Pentacles mentality of like, oh, like, I guess it's not for me. And like you can see, both of these women have their eyes closed. Both of them have their eyes closed. It's almost like you're not wanting to address the situation. You're not wanting to look at it because it hurts so much. Spirit's saying, okay, if you need to go within, if you need to close your eyes to the situation for now, that's fine. But don't close your eyes tight enough and long enough to the point where you don't see anymore. Where you can't open them anymore. Where you can't see past what your limiting beliefs are because of what happened to you. Like, I feel like there's some type of limiting belief here that's coming in, like almost like a fear or a trigger. And it's kind of like blocking you. And you have the green here again. The green in the Joker's I don't know why I want to say Joker's vest. The green in this man's vest. It's saying, like, yes, it hurts. I know it hurts. But don't let that block your heart out. If you need to close your eyes and rest for a little bit, that's fine. But don't close your eyes forever. Don't close your eyes forever to this. Wow. Pile number 3. Whatever you're going through, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry whatever you're going through. This feels really, I feel sad. Like, I feel like I want to cry for you almost. Or just, like, almost open my arms to you and give you a hug. Pile number 3, please, Spirit. What are the next steps in terms of the career? Yeah, I just heard getting yourself right. Because I feel like right now you're just not in a good headspace to really focus on anything, almost, it feels like, because there's so much happening at once. And like I said earlier, just spelling your energy everywhere because you don't want to focus on what you really need to focus on, and that's emotional healing. Pile number 3, please, Spirit. Pile number 3, please. What are the next steps? I feel like whatever you've went through, it's really diminished your self-worth as well. Really making you feel not worthy. Or just really putting you down. Spirit doesn't want you to feel down. I don't want you to feel down. I don't want you to feel like you're less than or not enough. I don't want you to feel like you're less than or not enough. Because you are enough. Whatever happened to you, you're worth so much more than that. For a lot of you, I'm definitely feeling like it was involved with some other person. It could be someone just quite literally left you in the cold. No explanation. Just almost like they turned their back on you. And you're just like, what? Why me? Yeah, it's almost like the future you want to manifest yourself. The Magician and the 8 of Cups here. It's almost like the future you want to manifest for yourself. It just didn't happen. The way you pictured things happening, they just kind of like came to like a really abrupt ending. Spirit. Oh, yeah. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling mentally tormented right now. Oh, pile 3. I'm so sorry. But Spirit's calling you to go within. Spirit is calling you to go within, to find that light within yourself. 2 more cards, please, for pile number 3. Ooh. Yeah, because there is joy to be found. This 2 of Cups, there is joy to be found. There is happiness to be found. You just have to let yourself see that that is there. Where'd that card go? Yeah, I strongly feel like giving that, whatever you gave away. Okay, pile number 3. We have a new serious talk here. I feel like you gave away a lot of yourself to someone, to something. And now you're like, okay, I can't do that again. I'm not going to ever do that again. But I feel like Spirit's telling you, like, no, like, if you need to heal right now, just heal. Give that love back to yourself. Find that light within yourself. Give that love back to yourself. Give that love back to yourself. The Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups. Whatever love you gave out to someone, I feel like for someone, it's just someone out there, this message is strongly about like a love situation of some kind. Whatever happened to you, give that love back to yourself. Put it into yourself. Pour your emotions into yourself in a healthy way. Focus on yourself in the sense of, when people, yeah, and the same thing. When people say focus on yourself, I'm like, it almost, so for some people like me, it could be like a triggering word. Because I'm like, but I am focusing on myself. It's letting yourself feel truly what it is. Letting yourself feel, not getting caught up in that mental headspace of a lack of what you had happen to you, what you planned happening to you didn't happen the way you wanted it to. Go within, like this turtle, quite literally go within, find that light within yourself, find the joy within yourself, find your heart, follow your heart. Your heart is a beacon of light, so follow it. Give that love back to yourself. Also, more symbolism. I just noticed this right now. We have both swans here. Two swans. Swans are very graceful. Swans are very loving. They quite literally symbolize love, beauty, grace, innocence. There's another meaning to them. I'm not sure. So if you want to look at the meaning of swans, you can. But pile number 3, I'm really feeling like just, like my heart goes out to you. Feel what you're going through right now. And as much as I know a lot of people don't like sitting their emotions, but I feel like that would be the most beneficial thing for you is literally just to feel everything you need to feel involving your emotions. Give that love back to yourself. If something didn't work out, if someone, take that love you gave them, give it to yourself, because I feel like you need it right now. If you need to hug yourself, hug yourself. Words of affirmations to make you feel better. Give those words of affirmation to yourself. Tell yourself, I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am loved, I love myself, I have people around me who support me. Tell yourself that, because I feel like you really need that. And just be gentle with yourself in this process too, pile number 3. Just be gentle with yourself in this healing process, because I feel like your next steps are just to focus on going within, giving that love back to yourself that you just were, I feel like you were wrongfully taken from you. Give that love back to yourself. Give that emotion back to yourself that you might have poured into someone else and now you have none for you left. Bring it back to you. Just call it in. Call that energy in. Because you are worth so much more than the shitty hand that you felt you've been dealt. You're worth so much more than that. And Spirit's saying you are worthy. You are enough. And I want you to remember that, okay? Okay, pile number 3. So that was your reading. Yeah. I hope you guys feel better, and I hope you have a good day, and you feel better eventually, and sooner than later. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.